Well, guys, congratulations. Your hard work paid off, and the two of you are moving forward into the third and final round. Now, bladesmiths, in the first 2 rounds of this competition, you got to choose your challenges. But we are taking back control. And we want you two to build this. The Tibetan sword.
The Tibetan sword, also called the dapadam, traces its origins back to the Kham region of eastern Tibet during the 18th century. This straight single-edged blade features an oblique tip, perfect for delivering fast, fatal slashes and deep, deadly thrusts on an enemy combatant. While warriors carried this fierce sidearm into battle, it was most commonly worn by Tibetan chieftains and royalty. While the Tibetan sword is no longer used in combat, this weapon can still be seen today at the Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York City.
Well, guys, you will only have 4 days of your home forges to build your Tibetan swords. One of them is going to be worth the title of Fortune Fire Champion and a check for $10,000. So good luck, gentlemen. We will see you in 4 days.
All right. Good luck, man.
All right.
My name is Josh Ferran. I'm 33 and I work in aerospace engineering. I'm also a farmer. I do leather work, I drive race cars, and yeah, I'm heckin' tired. So I've got this thing drawn out. It's time to cut it and reset. I've got these welds set, but the more difficult part is gonna be cutting the feather into this billet. As I'm forcing the feather tool through the billet,
That's not good.
I worked it too long, the edges broke loose. If these welds come apart, I don't know what I'm gonna do. The billet's useless, it's time for plan B. Oh my gosh. I take a piece of 80 CRV2 to make a monosteel blade. Got my monosteel blade fortune shape. There it is. Now it's time for the handle. I've never done a wire wrap before, so I'm just gonna figure it out as I go. I thought I was gonna be that guy turning in an incomplete blade, but with seconds to spare, I finish it. There it is.
I'm Cliff Ivy. I'm from Fort Smith, Arkansas. If you get into bladesmithing, it is work. You will figure that out real quick. But my reward for this is the gratification. I have met the best people that I never would have met any other way. Here we go. I'm moving and grooving. I've actually, luckily, have gotten to the point where I can quench. I feel great. Quenched on day 1. Yeah, baby! I want a weapon that's light. So what I'm gonna do is go with a wood pommel instead of a metal one to keep the weight down. It's simple, it's effective, it's gonna work great. Looks good. Want to blue back at one time, and then I'll be sharpening. Win or lose, I'm ready to see it in action.
Bladesmiths, welcome to the keel test. It's time to find out what kind of lethal damage your Tibetan swords can do. Josh, you're first. You ready for this?
May as well.
All right, let's do this.
I am nervous.
All right, Josh, in swinging your blade, the edge you have is sharp. Each chop and slice in there is very deep. Overall, sir, your weapon, it'll keel.
Thank you, Doug.
All right, Cliff, your turn. So you ready?
Oh yes, let's do it.
Let's do this.
Pigs are no joke. It'll absorb a blade and snap that sucker off.
All right, Cliff, your pommel looks great, but if it was metal, it would help with the bounce to bring it back a little bit rather than to be very forward heavy. The edge you have here is very sharp, and with the weight pushing it, it cut the pig all the way through. Overall, sir, your Tibetan sword, it'll keel.
All right, gentlemen, welcome to Ceramics with Dave, our strength test. Remember, it's not about what your blades do to these pots, but what these pots do to your blades. And Josh, you are up first.
Break the pots, not the blade.
I'll do my best.
Oh, wow.
All right, Josh. It's a very nicely balanced weapon, but that extremely acute edge you have there has taken some damage. Still completely a viable blade. Good job. All right, Cliff, you're up. Are you ready?
Smash and bash.
All right, Cliff. Without the counterbalance, it's very forward heavy. It makes it a slower blade to fight with and control. Now, getting up on your blade here, very similar damage in that there are a lot of very small nicks and chips out of your edge. But it's still in one piece, so well done.
Thank you.
All right, bladesmiths, this is the sharpness test, the rug slice. Josh, you're up first. Ready for this?
May as well.
Let's do it. All right, Josh, as you can see in this section that took some damage, it cuts, but you can feel it get hung up on the rug. But overall, sir, it will cut.
Thanks, Doug.
All right, Cliff, your turn. So you ready?
Yes, sir.
Let's do this. All right, Cliff. In the areas that took damage on the strength test, you can see that they ripped some pieces off the rug. The forward weight of this, you can see easily lends to coming down. Look, when you're cutting up, it's harder to wield. But overall, sir, it will cut.
Thank you.
All right, Josh, Cliff, we wanted you to bring Tibetan swords that were sharp, that were strong, and wieldable. And both of you did exactly what we asked. But in this competition, there can only be one Forge and Fire champion. Today's Forge and Fire champion is... Josh, congratulations. Now, Cliff, unfortunately, your Tibetan sword didn't make the cut today. Your time in the Flip the Script competition has ended. I'm gonna have to ask you to please step off the forge floor.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming.
Cliff.
Cliff, thank you, man.
Am I a little disappointed? Yes. But I've been challenged in a really, really good way. So I have a lot to be thankful for.
Well, Josh, you were the newest Forge and Fire champion. You got yourself a check for $10,000. Congratulations.
Thank you, guys.
How do you feel?
Fantastic. I never thought I would be at this moment. It's truly a blessing to be where I am right now. It was hard fought, and I'm incredibly grateful to be here. This has been an unreal experience.